I suppose you could call this a part two to the Menga video. As it goes, there's actually two domed sites around the area I will show you, and there's something else. So there's a few expansions on this site itself. People were asking me that it might be a good idea to look into it further. I did do. I rushed it out because it was the last day of the month on YouTube, you know, with it going down to £1.50 odd per thousand views. I just kind of rushed one out to get it to a certain number, but I did do something wrong with that video. I can't even upload it again from YouTube itself. It said something about bitrate. It's not liking the amount of bit rates. I don't even know what that means, actually. Well, I've got an idea, but I don't know why I'm not able to upload it off YouTube again. So I'm betting that unless some of you people have got a decent iPhone, I use this PC, I'm betting that some people won't even be able to watch it, or they're just spinning the wheels trying to watch that video. It reached only 3,200 views. I think that might have something to do with YouTube not liking the video itself, the bitrate of it. Anyway, this is an extension of the Menga video, and I was pointing out how I thought it was some type of dome that had been covered over. One of the things that I want to point out, this isn't something that I believe, obviously, but it just goes back to when we all, one point, were looking into the mounds, the mountain giant faces people crowd that believe that some of these mountains were giants. Okay, well, this thing is actually outside. If you were to walk out of the Menga Dolmen, this is what you see outside. Well, I didn't know that, so that's just interesting. But there is actually another dome structure. This is it from a top view, called Viera Dolmen. The Menga one is over on the right here. They'll be known as mounds. I think there was something else. I know this is a bit silly using a child in this image, but I just want to show you the general shape of what I'm looking at here. The reason why I see it is because these large slabs that's on either side here when you walk into the Menga site, and likely the other one, I have got some images on it, is the shape, how it widens towards the center, and it just shouldn't do, really. You know, if I'm thinking it's something like a dome, you would expect it to spiral out like a clock face. That is the only thing that confused me, but I saw this image like a star shape, like this lassie's laying out here, and I thought that it could have been held up similar to something like this, so you have various sections in this dome. And the people that didn't believe that these slabs were indeed created, they weren't carved away from a quarry somewhere, it is just smearing. Like I say, I don't know if archaeologists have, when they excavated the site, came in and stood some of these up. Seems logical that they would have done, but it is indeed mud rock, and looking at this, that stands out a mile. But if you were to go watch a video on this Menga site yourself, there is adjoining rooms to this, so in between the cracks between these large slabs, you can see a light on, at least on one side that I've seen. In the video I watched, they look through, and there's another room in there, likely the same shape, something similar to the star shape that I showed with the girl on the floor. And how we end up with these slabs that we see today is something like I'm showing here, really. It looks like most of the wood has since rotted away and petrified. There are still remnants of it. You can find a video. I have seen little corners of it here and there. I'm just not showing it now. But there are other rooms which are lit up. I'd love to be able to see an extended version or land on a video just to see how many rooms that they've since opened up. Anyway, these are a few images from the Viera Mound dome, which I showed. And I will leave the video running with a few other domes which I just happen to have in an album, which I was going to put in a video. I'll stick them in this one. Thank you, everybody.